Okay, welcome back, everybody. I got us geared up. We're set. We're gonna go in. This is gonna be real fast because we basically just grab the stuff and leave.
Just a run and gun, yeah.
Because we're supposed to have done this like 40 levels ago.
Yeah.
Look.
Oh,
That's what the berries look like.
okay.
I knew I could count on you. Got it.
Berry. Oh my god. They're coming in. They're like the boogeyman. They're coming to get you.
That was a wrestling character that died a slow, painful death when he should have had fun.
I love the boogeyman.
You know he lied to get into Tough Enough?
Really?
Yeah, he lied about his age.
I didn't know that he even went to Tough Enough.
Yeah.
He just showed up.
Yeah, he didn't win Tough Enough.
Hmm.
It was the same one that Morrison was in.
Oh, okay.
Morrison didn't win either, by the way.
That's wild. Who did win that one?
Maven.
Who?
Maven.
Exactly. Who?
Actually, I don't know if Morrison was in the same one as Maven. Now I'm saying it out loud, I don't know.
Ninja! I'll take this.
Is Maven the vampire guy?
No. That was Kevin Thorne.
Yeah, I liked Kevin Thorne too.
Maven was the
see
bald
them.
guy with the crazy eyebrows.
Fuck, no idea, man.
He was the one who drop kicked the Undertaker in the 2000 Royal Rumble and eliminated him.
I don't even remember that.
Yeah.
I'm capable too. I've learned a new skill.
He had one of those. He had a very bitchin' entrance theme, but he doesn't like it because it's been overplayed at this point in his life.
Okay, well, it's probably good that he's not around. Or
He
didn't
does-
last
He's
that
got
long.
a YouTube channel.
Okay. Everyone's got a YouTube channel. We've
he-
got a YouTube channel.
He does stuff with Devon on his YouTube channel.
Okay.
If it's useful,
There's the Gold Beetle. He won the hardcore title from the Undertaker, I think.
I see the enemy.
In 2011?
No, 2001.
Oh.
Impressive. Your trading has paid off.
Such skill. Let's push through. All right. How's that?
this power feels stronger still.
So, there was Maven was at oh god, I want to say that Maven was at Zack Ryder's wedding, it was something like that, and like they were talking about something, and then Miz walks by in the background because Miz is a real close friend of Zack Ryder,
Yeah.
and they kind of stop and look at him, and he's kind of like scoots off frame and goes, "The hell's he doing here?" He didn't win Tough Enough.
Yeah. Wild. Oh, I'm scurrying.
I knew you could do it.
I see the
Scurry or scuttle?
Charging it.
Yes.
Skirtle.
Skirtle. I'm gonna skirtle.
Me too. I'm already skirtling.
Oh, nice.
Hey,
What up?
There they are.
Damn.
All right. How's that?
this power feels stronger still.
Ah, I didn't.
Nice.
Someone's coming this way. It's that bird that we kept talking about.
Stree! Oh, it's a reskin. Okay.
Yeah.
Or
We're
the
supposed to-
original
We're
skin.
supposed to have seen this first.
Yeah.
We have one option now. Let's commit ourselves. To arms, comrades.
Ninja. Nothing
Oh.
personal. I'll be taking that.
Serum
Hello
gloves.
there.
Let's stay calm. We're looking good here.
Everyone is
All right, let's see what this guy has. Is he weak to electric? I don't remember.
I pray you're ready.
I think he's weak to piercing. Resists wind. So any of these would work. So let's use this one. Mothman!
Ooh, Mothman.
Don't now for a grand maneuver.
Wait,
I'll show you.
you have myriad shots.
Pierce through. You hit their weakness.
Be neither timid. I'll use what I must. Rancor. Commendable bearing.
Oh, God.
Lightning!
A lot of XP, surprisingly.
I am most certainly stronger than I was. Heights. I'll always aim higher.
She's currently aiming higher.
As you do.
Managed to handle it without incident.
So,
Well, the crests are filled. Let's hurry back. Many are counting on that medicine. Indeed, all young novice soldiers, apparently. Attacked by monsters in unfamiliar territory. They must have been terrified. Youngsters being sent in such dangerous fronts, and in great numbers, no less. 'Tis a cruel age we're living in.
we have no choice.
That's why we have to change it.
Yes.
Many of us are any of us content to live in a world that leads its lambs to the slaughter? Hey, I'm all about changing the world, but for today, we got a bunch of injured to tend to. Let's get these berries back to Brylehaven. Yeah, let's get out of here. We're done.
That's true.
Hey. Okay then.
Let's go back to town.
Alright, so here's the thing. Who do we hang out with tomorrow?
It's our choice.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because it is a thing where we get a weapon based on who we're hanging out with.
Okay.
I feel like it's been well, we haven't had Stroll in the party for a while. I say Yufa because her weapons aren't good yet, so we'll get a good one for her. Plus, I feel like it's supposed to be her at this point. But I mean, Juna could also benefit from a new weapon, but I don't use her in Persona Master right now.
Yeah.
What's up, Del? Something on your mind?
Hmm? That's nothing. Just thinking.
Oh no. You're not still feeling unwell, are you?
It's just a twinge now, that's all. I'm sharp as ever, me.
You sure? 'Cause I remember once the big fever passed, you went hot and cold again a couple more times. I've never seen you go down like that.
I said I'm fine, didn't I? God, but you don't worry too much. Come on, I'm starving.
Okay.
Whatever you want, damn.
Something's bothering me.
Really? He seemed pretty healthy to me.
Just a bad feeling, I suppose. It was a human that wounded him. Hard to say whether the Magla might have any nasty side effects. You know,
You mean he may need magic healing? I don't know if we're gonna find
He's
that
a
here or not.
human.
hey, is there any way we could get Rella to take a look at him? Magla-born symptoms can take a turn for the worse incredibly fast. no matter how healthy you are. I'd rather not let it fester.
Huh. Well, we do claim to help anyone in need, eh? But don't forget that we're fighting a battle. And if you cannot distinguish friend and foe on the battlefield, it will be your end.
I know you're right. But I get the feeling those two are telling themselves the same thing.
What if now? What if, instead of speeding to her doorstep, we ask her saintliness to come here? It'll just take a bit of conspiring to get our story straight. I mean, I'm not normally a chap to take sides in this sort of thing, but those two hardly strike me as the evil type.
Look, Captain, I wouldn't feel right ignoring this. Will you please go to the royal capital for me?
No problem. I'll go.
I knew you'd say that. Well, if Rella's coming here, I guess it won't be that much trouble.
Thanks. I remember I called you too soft once. I see now I was wrong.
All right, question.
Mhm.
How is a Sanctus priestess getting to this island safely in a day?
Yeah, that's a good question because we barely got here in a day.
No, we got here in 4 days. And how the fuck does she just appear like, oh, hey, guys, I've been here?
Teleportation.
Yeah, but they don't know about that. Dell and Baz don't know about it yet.
Hmm.
If that's sorted, let's get it done sharpish before any complications crop up.
Thank you so much for your help leading the evacuation. They tell me not everyone got a chance to thank you. So on their behalf...
Don't worry about it. Didn't want the annihilation of a whole village on my conscience is all.
Wasn't expecting you to handle the evacuation side, Del. Thought for sure you'd be the first in the fray with the human.
They healed me up. Gotta repay the favor, don't I? Wouldn't feel right otherwise.
And then for their sake, you should take care of yourself, too.
What? Who the hell? No way. Aren't you Saint Rella?
You're joking. You're not joking. Why is she here?
I called for her and she came.
Nice.
You that surprised? I know people in the Crown Theocracy. My work speaks for itself these days.
It's almost time for the Saints' Day festivities in Montario. Having been invited, I was in the area.
Uh-huh.
I heard about your splendid work, Fidelio and
Why were you
Basilio.
already on the
I
way?
hardly recognize the two of you.
You remember us?
Of course. This is a bit of a reversal, though. Back then, it was you helping treat Basilio's wound. I can tell how far you've come since then.
Ugh.
But I've also heard about your own injury. Your right foot, I'm guessing. Have you felt any sudden fevers come on? Let me have a look. Yes, that should do. I can see you had an expert looking after you already. Physically, you're as well as anyone could ask. But... Fidelio, is there something you feel lost or anxious about?
Where's that coming from?
I've talked to lots of people and observed the flow of their magic. By now, I'm certain that Magla is connected to our emotions. When I speak to someone who's feeling strong emotions, I can sense the state of their heart as if seeing it with my own eyes.
Nah, I'm sound. Nothing's getting me down.
I see.
Look me in the face and say
You
that.
should be fine. Just don't take life for granted, or your treatment will have been for nothing. Keep on living, all right? For now, let's see. Run to the beach and back with Basilio. If you can make it without slowing down, then clearly there's nothing wrong with your foot.
Hey, sounds like a laugh. Just like when we were kids. Step lively, Del, or I'll leave you behind.
I got a longer gait.
Hey, what the hell? I said I'm fine. Oh, damn it. Basilio! Hang on!
Thanks, Rella. When you told me about the first time you'd saved someone's life, I didn't realize you were talking about them.
You're in Luis's entourage now. Yet you needed our stories to match in front of the brothers. You're swimming in dangerous waters, aren't you? Not just that, you've got a gauntlet runner that can teleport across the land and an elder captain who wields it through magic. That's a lot to take in.
Well, how do I put this?
I didn't realize it when I met you before, but you're already one of the top candidates. I saw the King's Rock. Are you intending to confront Luis?
Yeah.
Yes, that's right.
Well, there you have it.
So you are committed to this path, no matter what. I knew this day might come. It's not my place to stop you.
Come now. Do you have to be so bleak? I've already spent my fair share of time with Luis, you know.
Don't underestimate Luis. As far as the Crown Theocracy knows, the King's magic will protect the highest candidates from any harm. And they think that guarantees their safety at the festival. But I've done my research. Some attacks the barrier can't stop. I believe the magic only prevents underhanded approaches, like ambush.
So there's a loophole.
It's not widely known, but take a duel, for instance. Both parties identify themselves, fight with consent, and the magic won't protect them, no matter their standing.
Well, then why wasn't it like that with Godot?
Identify yourself and agree to fight. Oh, was that why the battle with Gladel?
It's a good question.
Because he was like, okay, we're going to square up, and we were like, okay, we're going to square up.
Maybe it's because we didn't say specifically it's a duel.
Maybe
he was attacking us.
Suffice it to say, the King's Shield is not perfect, and Luis will surely exploit that. I have a terrible feeling there will be bloodshed before Saint's Day is over. I won't try to stop you, but be careful down the road, all right?
Oh, but she works for the church, so that might just be...
Understood.
This might all just be a fucking ruse.
Look after Juna.
Ugh, you do know I'm not a child anymore.
Keep up, Del! Gotta be faster than that!
So, when she was kneeling down, it made me realize something.
Mm-hmm.
She has nothing on her legs.
Yeah.
Like, how are you... I'm a priestess, but I'm not wearing pants. That just feels so weird to me.
You spring-heeled bastard, you've got the height advantage. Damn it, you haven't won yet.
I suppose we'll have to leave it there.
Boys will be boys.
We sent Rella back to Grand Trad with teleportation magic, avoiding the gaze of the brothers who were fortunately too winded to notice.
They were sleeping.
Big puppers had a big day.
Do you think they sleep in like little donuts too?
I think they do, actually.
That's cute.
And Lady Juna's safe too. I owe you thanks for that, if nothing else. The islanders gave us a map of the east side of the island. Their way of thanking us, I suppose. You're welcome to it, if you don't waste it.
See? Old Del's great at looking after people. He saved loads of them in the evacuations.
Oh, belt top, would you?
Oh shit.
It's the book!
To ask. That's a book, yeah?
Didn't take you for a book reader. Lord Luis likes them though. Often got his head buried in one.
By the way, doesn't Lord Luis have this same book? I hear it's been banned.
How did you know that?
Not like we grew up round books. People barely literate nowadays, frankly.
So, what's it say? As long as we're killing time anyhow, let me see it. In this world, one can become anything they desire. Neither birth nor status decides your occupation.
Huh? Sounds grand, that. You think this place really exists?
Of course not, you muppet. It's a fantasy, remember? Anyone is free to become anything. This is a paradise of equality and freedom, devoid of discrimination or prejudice. Pretty words, them. But if everybody's free to do what they want, they'll work out their own reasons to be prejudiced. You can call it a utopia, but I reckon people living in it might romanticize our world too. At the end of the day, dreaming of escape will only ever be a dream. Nothing changes unless you do it with your own hands.
Aye. But if we really could do anything, I quite fancy opening up a little diner with you, Del. You like singing, eh? And I'm dead handy with a cook pan. We could invite Lady Juna over. Host a fancy soiree of our own. Every night, just us and our best mates living it up. You telling me you don't like the sound of that?
Get your head out of the clouds, Baz. We're long past being able to get away with that. Doesn't matter anyway. A dream is just a dream.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Now then.
We'll be departing today, but what's this I hear about a festival on the island? The islanders all seem to be heading to the coast.
Yes, of course.
The village wants to show their gratitude to us and wish us a safe journey. Thanks to the tides, I believe we could still make it to the deadline if we leave tomorrow. The festivities include a sacred rite where the dragon god statue is set alight and a ceremonial bonfire. It's said that if you offer prayers to it with someone, your wishes will come true. Isn't that just marvelous? And who will our dear captain pray with tonight, I wonder?
Do the properties of the weapon change depending on who you hang out with?
No, it's just a really good version of a weapon for their primary archetype.
Hmm.
So like katana for Heismay, spear for Hulkenberg, great sword, fan, and the staff, the croziers.
Basically, it's reason to New Game Plus.
Well, you don't need to get them. They'll carry you for a good bit of the mid game, but it's nothing crazy. Big yawn. With that decided, we all helped the villagers prepare for the festival. Once the effigy of the dragon god was complete, the sun was already down.
Didn't expect them to throw such a party before our departure. A far cry from our first night here in a cell.
I hear 'tis a festival in the dragon god's name, meant to ensure a safe sea voyage. In place of a lighthouse, their fire is kept burning until the morning.
I say, these locals are barely well informed. They're up to their gills in practical and theoretical magna theory. Not as focused on the mechanicals as us mainlanders, but the land's far from barbaric. Their insights could rather improve the runner's design, you know? Ah, speaking of, I finished with the lance replica.
We're finally ready.
Woo! Grand, ain't it? Del's all better, and we've got some choice souvenirs to bring back to Lord Luis.
We're not out of the woods yet. Don't be too quick to celebrate.
Hey, come on, lads, loosen up! It's a party! We've all earned a little fun.
And you? What's a sanctist fat cat like you doing getting all giddy over a pagan festival?
I have to laugh, don't I? You know,
And I need a ride
thought
home.
Prior's life had made me pretty knowledgeable about our world, but turns out most of what I knew was lies. Makes me think, maybe this is how my old father felt.
Crier of family trade, eh? Imagine that.
The Crown Theocracy does love their hereditary titles. Yeah, my old man was a serious fella. More than me, that's for sure. He called out corruption where he saw it. Made him a pariah. But there you go. Yeah, I remember he once flat out suggested igniters were more dangerous than the Crown Theocracy was letting on. And there was that riot in the slums, of course, the one started by that Parapus. The church dismissed it as paupers revolting over their conditions. But my old man, well, he said it wasn't a riot at all. Outright accused the Crown Theocracy of turning an innocent Parapus feral through horrific magic experiments.
What?
Who knows what really happened there? Either way, nobody took my father seriously. He was condemned as a liar. and he died young. Just the way it is, I suppose. People will always prefer their own feelings to the truth. Happiness is a luxury hard to come by otherwise. Hard to care about the world after that. I was a poor excuse for a crier, if you ask me. Yet, here I am. It's beyond weird. Somehow, you lot have managed to make the world seem interesting again. I'm genuinely grateful, you know? Makes a man feel as if he owes you.
You owe us nothing. Can't afford any rumors about you being biased in our favor anyway.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Honestly, though, you need anything, you've got me on your side. I'll do what I can. For now, I'll catch a boat ride to Altabri ahead of you. Once this festival's over, it'll be farewell for the moment. So, let's make this a bash to remember.
Lively fella, isn't he?
Now, time for some fun. Bring out the treats.
Ooh.
And those are?
The fruit is called dragon's tears. They're quite precious. Their tree only bears once every few years.
0 questions asked.
Yeah.
Delicious. Beyond delicious.
Wonderful. This again. Hulkenberg's tastes are a dubious metric at best.
Please, it's the rarest of harvests, and we would like to share it with you.
Juice burst forth as soon as I put it in my mouth.
Sounds.
Zounds.
Quite,
Right? What's going on? There's something odd about the way
They're getting drunk.
But he's crying. What is this fruit?
You see, in old times, so long times ago, people ate this to reach a higher plane of existence and talk to the gods.
Yes, you certainly appear to have reached some higher state. Glad I passed.
Beautiful. I want one of them.
Finally back to normal. Well, that sure felt like a festival. Not that I'm complaining. Oh, and did you hear? The people of this island make a wish over that flame. It's said that if you write your wish on a piece of paper, it'll bring you good luck. We don't often get to relax like this. So why don't you go there with someone?
Certainly have plenty of time. This is a rare opportunity. Who should I invite?
Decided on someone?
So great sword, spear, I guess crossbow if I get Nerus.
Yeah.
Katana, fan. I guess a crozier. I don't know what it's called. She uses a different kind of staff.
Right.
And then she uses the mage staff.
We're not really using Stroll. I'd say someone on our party.
Well, I mean, as soon as those two can gain XP regularly, I'll swap them back out.
Who's in game, basically?
The last character we get, I always keep, and I usually have Stroll and Heisme with me.
Well, then do Stroll or Heisme.
But the only reason I have Heisme is because of stealing. I'll do Yufa. She could probably do for some damage ups anyway. Sea looks different today. Mayhaps it's because I'm with you. Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, you want to hold hands?
I've forgotten something very important. No, we can't do that.
We can't hold hands on the beach.
I beg your pardon.
Oh.
Sorry to have kept you waiting, but all is well now. Shall we go?
Is this part of the ritual?
Hold on.
Is the mask necessary? It's peril in gazing upon a smile such as mine, so by donning this mask, I'm protecting you.
Okay.
See, Juno worried me that my smile was enough to knock everyone out.
That was a great help.
Thank goodness she did. My carelessness just now might have killed you. I'm glad I remembered her words before letting myself grin. It's a turn of phrase. What? Did I misunderstand? Wait, how many of those masks do you have? The last one we saw got broken.
Right.
But she did have one on the rudder.
Mm-hmm.
Thought surely she meant I was capable of a one-shot kill with a mere smile. I suppose not. I am glad to have learned I'm not in truth. And I have to thank you for it. Now I'll remove this mask because it's rather stuffy. Were you able to make your wish? Me too. I wish with all my might that we might receive the Dragon God's blessings as we set out to the sea anew. It's largely symbolic now, but the festival actually started out as a ritual. On the eve of the fishing season's arrival, the first vessel shoved off, we would set a dragon statue alight. The flames of smoke became a beacon, guiding our fishers to in the darkness as the Dragon God's protection would too. That was the idea. Now we only do it for special departures.
Sure.
Learned so much about your culture. Pleased to hear it. What did you wish for? That was for everyone. Safety of everyone. You're amazing.
Oh, you.
The first time I met you, I felt there was something special, truly, deeply special about you, and now I know I wasn't mistaken. What do you mean? I mean what I said.
And I said what I meant.
I'm indebted to you now.
It's so wonderful to have the time to talk with you like this. Thank you very much for inviting me out. Actually, I have a gift for you. If I bring it to the inn, would you do me the honor of receiving it? A little keepsake from when I used to dance at festivals. I think it'll serve you well on your journey. Thanks for thinking of me. Oh, it's not so much about the thing itself. I just wanted to give you something. You forgave me the gift. We returned to the others. Dancing Crozier.
Tell, you hear all that? What that cry was talking about?
Yeah. Sounded proper familiar to me.
It's easy to blame the Sanctus Church for the whole thing. But maybe not all of them were happy about it. Makes you think. I remember St. Rella looked like her heart was breaking, seeing us at death's door. Maybe she knew what was going on. Del, what do we believe in, really? Are we absolutely positive that, you know, Count Luis's vision and ours have enough in common?
I thought we were done talking about this. He's the reason we got this far. A couple of Parapus orphans. Nobody else wants us. Nobody cares about us. We'd be nothing without Count Luis.
I know, Del, but he makes all them speeches about equality, but in the end, he's gonna leave the weak to die. I heard him talk about his ideal world, and it sounds like a world where we'd have died alone in the dirt. No Saint Rella to save us. Is that what we're fighting for?
Too late for that kind of talk, brother. Blood on our hands either way.
Hey! What are you two doing on your own? Come join the party! You'll miss the whole festival.
Lady Juna.
What's that look about? I know you're absolutely smitten with me, love, but you needn't be so tense about it.
Do you plan to kill Count Luis?
What are you talking about? He can't be killed anyway.
Lady Juna, I don't think your heart is with Count Luis anymore. Or maybe it never was. There's a side of you that you only show them. But us, starting to think we've never seen the real you.
Are you really so worried for Count Luis? He's the one who measures worth in power. So what would he think to hear you underestimating him?
So you don't actually work for Forden or nothing then? No ulterior motives?
I've been with Count Luis since before the race even started, haven't I? Ever since he was stripped of command.
Hey, Del.
I'm sorry if I made you worry. That's my fault. But trust me on this. I promise I'll make sure this world's got more to give you two than despair.
I want to note that he didn't call him Lord Luis, he called him Count Luis.
Mm-hmm.
That means it can kill a candidate. They were testing it among themselves, and Lady Juna was right there with them.
You serious? How are we supposed to report that to Count Luis?
Don't worry, it's my own problem. I told you to leave the thinking to me.
You know what, I really like Lady Juna's songs.
Did you catch that? Or was I talking over it?
That lance gets past the king's magic.
So they know, and
He saw it.
Kill a candidate.
Okay.
They were testing it among themselves, and
That
Lady
makes
Juna
sense.
was right there with them.
Yeah, that
I
makes
like
sense.
seeing you listening to her when you get the chance. You've got arm around your heart, Del, and her music pierces it. I don't want to kill Lady Juna.
And you don't either, Del. Do you?
It's our last night on the island. Tomorrow's the big day. Let's make sure we're plenty rested. I'm going to end the episode here because if I keep going, we are going
We're
for
stuck
cutscenes.
for an hour, yeah.
So see you guys tomorrow when we actually leave the island.
We get to Cutscene City, baby.